It's Assassin's Creed.
You can't walk very far in these parts without being greeted with a war eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today.
Too many bushes. Yeah, I don't like having to... It's a little too open world for me, but it's not too bad right now.
Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the
All right, another road game. Sweet. What could possibly go wrong?
The Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
If I don't win this game, I might be on the hot seat.
And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Auburn Tigers.
See, I didn't play Odyssey, so I don't know if I can compare that yet. At some point I will. I have it. I bought it for $8, but
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got
I still got to finish Odyssey.
They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
It's just such a long game, that's the problem.
Rolling catches, plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cruz. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback
Yeah, I played like
something he can see and
very little of Odyssey.
Finally pulled down, but not
Other than Mirage, the last one I finished was the Egyptian one.
The stadium goes nuts and the eagle flies and everybody's happy.
What the hell is the name of that one? That's gonna bug me.
It's good times on the plains.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us
Yeah, my
they really wanted to be
problem
able to build
with
on it.
Odyssey
Great
was
news,
just
they've
that I
already
was
registered
burnt
a sack
out
here early in
because
this
I
game.
just finished the other one right before it. Why am I drawing a blank of the name? This is gonna bug me.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle, and he'll be brought down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays.
Oh my gosh.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Dumps it to the back, and the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw.
Origins,
They dug
oh,
their
thank
heel
God.
on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
No, Mirage is set in Iraq, actually.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out and they'll take over for the first time.
Yeah, I think I finished Syndicate, and then I played Origins, and then I started playing Odyssey. This was 2020, I believe, so I got burnt out. I just never went back.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. Running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch.
Oh, did you see?
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big
Did you
deal
see the
about
Switch
going on
2
the road?
presentation
But if you're not
today?
careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the
It
hardest
didn't
thing
feel
to
like
do in college
a
football
AC
is to
game.
go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Yeah, it's pricey,
This
but
crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal
no,
from the 10.
the games
Well, Reese, you and I were talking
all
about this
aren't
before the
$80.
game.
It's
How is
just
this defense
the
gonna be able to deal
Mario
with all the speed
Kart
they
one
have
is.
offensively? You saw them
The
just rip
Donkey
off a
Kong
big
game's
play.
still
And
70.
Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back
At least
at
on
him.
Nintendo it is. Who knows what Best Buy is gonna do?
Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll
But
try
if
to
you
get
buy
it
the
in with a
bundle,
run.
you save $30
Forces
on the
ahead
Mario
for one to
Kart
the
game.
8-yard line.
Food for thought.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal.
Or
Tries
if you
again to
scalp
get it
one
in.
and sell
He
it for
pushes
double
his
the
way
price,
down
it
to
pays
the
for
floor
itself.
As they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force
Oh,
the
shit.
opponent.
And makes the grab in the
Was
end
he
zone.
in? I don't know.
Touchdown,
Oh.
Golden Hurricane.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding
Yeah,
where
I
you're
saw
at on the
that.
field to make that big catch.
Ooh, I don't know if that counts.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after
Okay.
the play booth just
That works.
does a little double checking to make sure.
I don't think it should, but
They'll try to add another to their lead.
you don't think you're gonna get it?
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Here he comes from inside his
Yeah,
own 5.
I get that.
Nice job by the
I do
kickoff
like
team.
the fact that
Everybody
you're
staying in
able
their lane, and they'll
to,
stop him at the 16.
from
Now here comes that
my point of
offense
view,
onto the field
with the
again.
Switch 2, you're able
That
to
last
share
drive
the
will go
game.
on the highlight reel after ending
So,
in a punt.
like,
They'd like to be more productive this time,
If you
David.
have
And I think this offense has to
Mario
be a little bit more
Kart, you
balanced.
can
Find a
share
little
with
balance
a
between
regular
run,
Switch
Jesse, and working in that
and play
balance.
against someone on that.
It's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
But yeah, I don't know.
First down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc.
I
and
might
get the
wait until
sack.
the Tariff World
How
calms
nice is it
down.
as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Off the play fake. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
I think my Red
Great
Bull
job
finally
by the
showed up.
defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end, nor the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the
There we
quarterback
go.
was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout the
Mario
season.
Kart on
This defense
PlayStation.
playing better
I don't know
because
if
they're
it'll
getting
work
pressure
that way,
on the
though.
quarterback.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
The only thing you might get is Xbox Game Pass on the Switch.
Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes
So are the
back up to
console
the lead.
makers.
And David, how they would
Except
love
Nintendo.
to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last
That
drive.
Mario
And
Kart,
once
though,
you
looked
get
really
the
cool.
defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Tigers bringing heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Ventura. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch.
Sometimes forget
down.
what team I'm playing
As
with
they
here,
get
too.
set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Let me know.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Yeah. I would love it if Game Pass moved to PlayStation or
And sticking to the run.
the Switch.
I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Worked it down to the 22-yard
Worked
line.
it.
Give him 5 on the carry.
I don't know, man. If
Something
I'm on
crawl.
defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Finds his big tight end.
I mean, PlayStation's got
Put
their
it right on him.
service.
Sweet
It's just
play,
not
good
as
pick up, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
used,
Tulsa now
I
has
guess.
it in the red zone.
Maybe if they had like their own PlayStation app on PC
On the
and
run, it's
all these games they have on PC
He
now.
works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That's why I like it. It's because I can use it on Xbox or play PC.
Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole.
Ooh, my guy's
getting
gassed.
Block, getting a nice positive game, making your situation really good on the next down.
Get in.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulsa.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. An
Just a year later, yeah.
66-yard touchdown drive.
I'm still mad that they didn't come out with any DLC for Spider-Man 2.
They're just about ready to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure
Didn't
can
mean
ramp
to hit
up
the
a little
mic.
bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a
That's
stop.
probably
You
the
know it's
game
better
I'm
yet,
looking forward
gets a
to
turnover.
this year.
game is
Is
entirely
Wolverine, I believe, is supposed to come out this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it got delayed.
Off play action. They're working that left side. At midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's first.
Tom
and 10.
Holland's going to be the first Spider-Man in 4
Here's the
movies.
play fake. Now to
Oh,
throw.
a bit hard on the play action.
Quarterback now on the
Nah,
run,
the second
still
time.
looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The trend continues for this offensive line.
Right now,
Last
there's
week, they gave
nothing
up
that
5
really
sacks last
excites
week.
me
They've given up
game-wise.
4 today. The most important
Other than
part of
Borderlands
your
4, I
offense
guess.
is protecting
But even that, the
quarterback.
story was
They've got
lame
to
on
do a
3,
better
so...
job.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cruz. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And sure, tackling there.
I heard Doom's not that good. That's why
Auburn sends
I'm
out
not
the
really
passing unit.
having hope for that. I saw someone say they played 3 hours and they weren't excited about it anymore.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is.
Don't get me wrong. I still got to play the second one, so
And
we'll see.
this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Scrambling away. He'll let it go down the right side.
Okay.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Ventura. Firing to the
Pick and
right,
roll.
complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got his man quickly. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Tulsa wasting no time. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play.
Oh,
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
yeah, but
Looking to throw it again.
it wasn't a story-related review thing. It was an interaction thing.
He'll throw it. Wide open makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
He said he liked that the last one was like all about running gun, and this one is
And that one falls
not that.
incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is. And the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe
This
breaking your own
Doom guy,
tendencies,
like,
because you've got to
resurrected.
Stop this offense just marching
Think-
down.
I think that's what I learned in the last one I played.
On 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw.
Ooh, get in.
He makes a grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Feels good to get some rest
And
off
with the
here.
extra point, they're up 21 to
After
nothing.
that shellacking
They
I
put it
got
in the
from
end zone with
Mike.
a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
It's amazing what happens when you don't throw to the other team. Killed his pet rabbit.
So let's see how they play it in this.
I don't
final
remember
30
that part.
seconds of the first half. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time
Is that
to
from the
join Kevin
very,
and
very
our halftime
first
update.
Doom that was in like
Guys,
8-bit?
a first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the blades.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes
Yeah,
back
I don't
onto
think
the
I've
field.
played past like the
Back to
first
pass,
2
it's
levels in the
Ventura.
original Doom.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Oh my gosh, catch
And
the
this
ball.
is dropped. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, it's on my list. I started to play it, and then Quinn woke up from her nap, so I just never went back to it.
They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch
Oh, we're
short.
going.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches.
Yeah,
This
that's-
is why you have
that's
a
the thing.
prominent
I started
jaw
late
line and an urgent
in the nap.
resolve. They'll go for it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I should run some clock here.
He wants to throw.
Oh my gosh.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Looking down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He just
Oh, what the
couldn't
hell?
hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage.
I
It'll be a
snapped it.
penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. The give from the gun. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Oh my!
Tulsa. And the beatdown has ensued.
What a fun play that
Man, diving
was.
catches always look
Nice.
sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, too bad the wireless signal doesn't reach as far as your house. Oh, what a diving catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Could you imagine?
And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 32 over the Sharks.
The
We've got our
Sharks.
eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and When you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it's good to finally
Auburn's gonna
get
have
back
to
in the
send out
win
punt team. He's
column.
getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not
Go for the
settling
kill.
for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the...
He's off to the races. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy is so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against us. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the
Sandstorm,
air. They're
yeah.
finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. They'll leave it with him.
Oh.
Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14.
I'm not gonna lie, the first time I heard the actual whole song, I was like, do I have the right song?
Ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, it's Ventura.
Played.
Gets it out fast.
Oh, he was
Stopped
there.
just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And the pummeling has
Oh,
started.
okay.
Boy, do they need
The
that
fight scene
score.
early
Give
on.
A little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
It's been a minute since I last saw Blade.
And more points. This offense has had their way. They
Isn't
just
that-
keep their foot on the gas.
Oh yeah, that's
Keep
becoming
scoring points,
is that a
keep
movie or a
scoring
TV
touchdowns.
show?
And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had
think it's a
12
movie,
touchdowns
right?
on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
You think they're gonna bring Wesley Snipes back?
He'll start the return inside his spot.
Part of the multiverse.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to
Oh, they
get
just
down there and
canceled
make
it?
the stop at the 19. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again.
I haven't been
David,
paying
it was
too
1,
close
2,
of
3
attention.
kicks.
I still gotta watch
Last drive, that 3 and
Deadpool,
out,
and
sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You gotta get it right.
we just got rid of Netflix, so we'll probably start watching some Disney movies again.
And the defense comes up with the sack. And this is the day. This is honestly not what we expected.
Oh,
We expected
I gotta
this to
look
be
into
a
booking
high-flying offense.
Minecraft
This
movie
trigger
tickets
man is
for me and
usually
Chandler.
really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
This could have the earmarks
Hey, we
of a
watched
wasted
Loki.
drive if they don't come up with something on
Season
2nd down
2.
from the 13. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
I think the
Here's
main
his
problem
offense with the
is
fresh set
we
of
like
downs.
to do things Saturday night,
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big
and the
tight
movies
end.
are so long.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down. for
Best
big
viewers?
pickup.
What?
Auburn
No
ready to
way.
go back to work after getting another 1st down. He's gonna pass. Makes the catch. It's Cruz. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup
Uh-oh.
on that one.
My shutout's in trouble here.
Gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll give it to the back.
I will say I think the worst was Black Panther, because that's when Quinn
And he'll take this into the end zone, but
had the
just
stomach
a
bug.
second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
And then that's like a 2.5 hour movie, and she did it like an hour and a half into it.
It has to cover. Bunch formation for these receivers.
And then again, and then again, and then again.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Auburn doing business in the red zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal.
Are these my starters? I don't even think these are my
From the
starters.
gun, he'll try to throw.
That was a slow pass. Knuckleball.
Window dressing here at the end of the game. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build. You've got to.
Did you watch the Rays game today?
Positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well.
I watched them go down 3-1. I had to put Quinn on for a nap.
They get the
Was
extra
it down
point
for a
on the
nap?
board, but they're still down.
And then I had to go back to work.
35-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
No
The Golden
shutouts.
Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Gotta try and help convince this receiver to commit to me.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring.
Well, they were also playing against Skeens or whatever, the guy with the 103-mile-an-hour fastball, so.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. 2nd down coming
Yankees
up.
lost 2 games in a row. What?
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they makes the grab on the left side.
Run up
And
that
we have
scoreboard.
breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just
Swear if that
continues
wide
to
receiver
pour it
doesn't
on.
commit to me after
This
this.
is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
I got brutal 2-game stretch after this against actual humans.
They're gonna
Playing
open this
everybody
drive
in
with
this
a
league
pass.
this year.
Finds the tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. He's going to let it go. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And
Hey, they
crosses
scored.
the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Oh, I should have blocked
Good
it.
for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
The Golden Hurricane
All right,
offense
Dustin.
comes back
Thanks for
on the
hanging
field.
out.
Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense.
Makes the catch down the right side. Afterburner's coming. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cruz. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He finds his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before.
That was my bad.
Pick up and moving the sticks for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback.
I was gonna say, did they call timeout?
In the football game, this offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And nobody
what a
able
punt.
to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was
There we go.
today, David, ended up working out.
2 and
No
2.
doubt, they put a lot of highlights
With 2
together.
big games coming up.
Offensive game
That's how we do it.
Complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurt.